Okay, recording 806, bedroom, and we're going to lock this room out until we come up to it. Okay, recording, we're leaving the room now.
You've already hit record
Yeah,
on
hit
that?
record.
Alright.
Okay, that light's going out. We're going to head down to the basement. I have not put the nanny cam in there yet. I will put that in there. Okay, we are doing an investigation here at my home property. Open declaration, says my house. Don't normally do own homes, but enough has been happening as of late between seeing physical apparitions lately and my dog going insane like he's been stabbed, things collapsing around us and doors shutting, amongst many others. So we figured it's time. We've had a couple EVPs here too. So I'm hoping that whomever had this EVP called me stupid, actually, to be specific, can speak to us again. We're here open-hearted. Sandy's here, Linda's here, I'm here, Fiona's here, and Sandra's here. This is her first investigation. She's behind the camera, so feel free to
That was me.
to go up and touch her, let her know that you're there. That's fine. My dog's here if you want to stir him up. We actually decided consciously to keep him involved with the investigation because you've picked on him. So if you want to pick on him again, that's fine. Step on his foot. We'll make him squeal. It's pretty cold outside, be about minus 15 right about now, but it's clear. So barometrics mid. Temperature down here is reading what, and EMF is reading.
We got 24.12 and 19.49 Celsius.
Okay, so 19 degrees Celsius down here, EMF. Is 5.8.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think the 5.8 was a bit general around the house. EMF has been higher lately too, and I don't know if any activity is attributed to maybe there's something in the complex that has changed electrically or at ground or something, because it used to be very flat, now it's been going up. We're going to investigate every single room until we end up in the bedroom where most of the paranormal activity has happened. But things have happened down here too. Our kids years ago had to call the police because they heard the door slam down here, our sliding door. And yet there were no footprints in the snow. They called us all in a panic. Do you remember that? I think we were in the United States. We get a call to come home.
No, we were in Ottawa.
Were we in Ottawa?
Yeah, we were
Well,
at Jeff and Janice.
Ottawa's a totally different part of Canada too anyway. It's almost like its own state.
Still, we were a couple hours away.
We were a couple hours away. Kids wanted us to come home. They were pretty freaked out. Was it you that scared them? Is there possibly more than one? It's about a 55-year-old townhouse, and I'm assuming there's been a few people lived here. Maybe somebody died here. I do know that there's been a couple suicides within a couple units of here. Some pretty disturbed souls. Why don't you come speak to us or give us a symbol that you're here. Touch one of us. Feel free to use my energy. Linda's here, you can talk to Linda.
I was here the last time.
Yep. Been here a couple times asking questions, but not normally me.
Can you open this sliding door?
Holy hell, that's asking a lot.
Well,
It's like a 35-pound door. to pull
well,
that.
they've done it on more than one occasion.
I'm sorry, but what popped into my head was really?
That would be fantastic, but
Well,
really,
it would be fantastic.
Like I'm asking to hey, give us a sign, touch one of us, talk to us, make a noise. You're asking it to pull a door
Well, I'm
that needs
asking,
bodybuilder strength.
I'm asking it to do what it's done in the past. I want to see it. Can you tell me why it is you hang out here?
It goes down to 6.0, and then as soon as you start talking, it goes up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So EMF deflecting when you talk? Keep talking.
So my dog is pretty friendly, as you would know from being here, but on occasion he's been growling at nothing. Is it you that he's growling at? There's no need to scare my dog. He's like the biggest suck in the world.
So here we're in the hallway, and this is great because it's a confluence of several rooms. So maybe this would be a great opportunity to make some noise. But I really appreciate you speaking to me, or speak to Linda. Why don't you go scream in her ear? Just go up and holler at her. We're sitting about a 12.7. I think, was that the rough it was already normally here?
That was 10.
It was 10?
It's probably from the freezer.
Go near the freezer, stand near the freezer for
I
a
would
second.
assume that reading's coming from the freezer.
Okay, yeah, it's 16. Okay. So EMF's a little higher where we are, so that's going to be a hard thing to read off of. Not that we use EMF that much. You can make something fall down in the laundry room. You can make something fall down the stairs.
Please take me out of my misery.
Again, you could bother the dog. This is Loki. If you want to freak him out, that's okay.
Why is it that you keep bothering Loki and Dave and Sandy? Only them. These recent years. Do you know them somehow? Not Loki, but do you have any relation to Dave and Sandy?
Now, by record, my mother did pass away.
Yeah, exactly.
My mother has passed away 35
So,
years ago. But
Enough of the attack. Do you remember me from when I lived here? Do you attack Dave with mean insults because you know me? Why do you think he's stupid?
You hearing something?
you hearing the little voice?
No.
Oh, Jesus, I better go over here and listen to that again. Keep talking.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
But you didn't hear a little chattery voice?
No.
Isn't that strange?
Do we need to take you in the psych ward?
Maybe.
Oh, I can be your psychotherapist.
I still think that we're going to get the most tonight from the nanny cam, frankly. We're not in
Well, you guys are active in the investigation, so.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask again, why do you think Dave is stupid?
We should confirm this because the audio we had previous said, hey, stupid, to
Okay.
me.
Yes.
That you're not asking why I'm stupid.
Okay, why do you think my dad is stupid? What has my dad done to you?
Now we're emphasizing.
Yep.
Is there more than one of you? Is it possible that there's, in different levels, like where somebody may have passed away, say in the, I don't know, 50s, when this place was first here, and then maybe somebody passed away in the 70s, and you're in the same house, possibly. Are they aware of each other? Or are they literally like in the same, universe, but they don't know that each one of them exists, or do they, and can they communicate? Is an interesting thing I've always wanted to know, because we've got audio footage of an older man saying, I think we were saying we were going to leave a room, and he made and there was a comment by somebody that wasn't one of us, and then a little girl's voice, can we go with them?
That's my toe cracking.
Which would be absolutely fantabulous if I could find out if that's,
I wonder if they focus on you because they know you were raised in the spiritual paranormal world.
Maybe. So, again, we're only down here for a couple more minutes. Really, my focus tonight is definitely on the top floor. And then definitely like doing solos up there. And then definitely doing like an absent EVP session using the Manicam. So while we're down here though, let's talk more about this multiple instances of the paranormal. I want to know if it's the same spirit that bugs the ghost is the same one that called me stupid. Or of anything. Could be my mom. Mom, are you with me here?
What's your mom's name?
Janet. Janet Mary Cartwright was her maiden name.
From Streetsville.
Streetsville was where they moved in Canada.
Yes.
My mother was born in England. London, Middlesex. In 1934, December the 4th. Her mother's name was Violet, who died when she was 177 years old. And she hated me. Nana, are you here with us? Look, Sandy's got family that have passed away as well. I mean, obviously. Her father, Henry, passed away when she was very young.
I was gonna say.
Henry passed away when you were
16.
My mother passed away when I was 18. So we're both, and Sandy has a older brother that passed away before she was born, named Marshall. But I don't necessarily know that there's that kind of attachment thing going on. I gotta be honest with you. I know everybody, when they come to me, immediately states that it's their uncle or whatever that's haunting them. Of course it is.
I think that's more a comfort thing.
I think it's a comfort
I
thing
think
too.
people just want to believe if there's something living in their house that it's
Family.
somebody that they know and care about, right?
I don't think. I would think that you'd have some kind of cognitive feeling about a relative, maybe. But my mom.
That's why you're so comfortable in your house.
That could be it, maybe. I don't know. Like my mom died so long ago, and so did your dad, that I don't really. I don't know what her voice sounds like anymore. I don't know. Don't really know a lot. Yeah, I don't. I mean, really, my stepmother has been in my life longer than my mother was in my life,
Yeah.
right? And, oh, it's gone.
It's really spiked since you started talking about your stepmom and your dad.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
a spike. It's moved from 9 to 10, but
Okay. Well, no, but it's.
and every time you said mom,
Okay. Let's
it went up to 10.
Let's work on that. Okay, Mom. Why don't you come and show yourself? You know that I'm, I mean, you were a spiritualist, and you raised me in that. So, I'm not really uncomfortable around the idea of ghosts. You died at my age of 18, and you died of a heart attack. Now, the last thing that happened, and now this will help, because the last thing that happened was we were having an argument. That's the last interaction me and you had. And then I went out and called the house, and Dad said on the phone that you were on the way to the hospital, but that you had passed away. So, do you remember what girl I was dating at the time? Who was I with? And you went,
It dropped down to 7,
really? Hell of a variable.
right when you were discussing an argument that you had.
So that argument, and like, there's absolutely there's no proof of EMF being of any quantitative
Right.
point at all. I don't. Can you say something, Mom? I'd really like you to say something, and my machines here will pick up your voice. I'd like to hear a message. Okay, so we're going to move up to the mid floor. I'm gonna take this up.
Okay, so we're jumping between 4 and 2.7
Okay.
milligauss.
Now, mind you, that could be the rudder causing that.
We were sitting at 3.6 for a while, so I'll let you know.
I'd like, this is, and Sandy will attest to this, when we're in the house, this is where we hear all the noises.
Right.
Yeah. You come speak to me, use my energy, come get the dog all agitated.
We peaked at 4.6 in the last 5 seconds.
4.6 in the last 5 seconds. Okay, are you making our meters go nuts? If that means anything? How's about I just go sit down and be relaxed?
We peaked at 5.2.
Is
And-
there water running or dripping?
Yeah, there's a fish
Fish tank.
over there. There's satanic fish.
Maybe that's what
No,
causing
that's not what I hear.
That's not what you hear? Good. So how do you feel being in this house?
Are you
Like you
asking
seem
Sandy?
well, I tell you, the activity's been picking up since we got the new couch. So
the
obviously
couch,
it
clearly.
hates the furniture.
Yeah,
like
it's
this
clearly
looks.
the couch, not you.
What's bringing you around? Are you the person that killed yourself across the way from us? That was a pretty
That's
rotten way to
gruesome.
go. You know, you went and got inside your IROC in the garage, closed the door, and left it going, right? So all the neighbors, for your suicide, you left your wife behind, who's still there, and
That's tragic.
everybody in the whole block had to leave because of the carbon monoxide contamination throughout the complex. See, to me, I never got the phenomena of people investigating graveyards.
No, I think it's a little weird.
Like the ambiance makes you feel
Sure,
heavy anyway.
but
But like to me, I'm thinking if I died and I was buried, which I think
I would not hang out where
I'm not gonna hang out at my corpse. I want to hang out at my house.
Let me stare at myself
You know,
rotting.
or somewhere like the strippers or somewhere I like, right? It just baffles me. So now we're just talking, like we're just being ourselves, and we're trying to loosen that load in the room, and we're bearing our souls here.
Well, I will say we started off at a 3.6 average milligauss, and we're now sitting up at like 5.76 milligauss. So.
It's not pulsing.
No, it's pretty static now at 6. When we first got up here, it's 3.6. So,
Okay.
yeah, we just keep increasing and going higher and higher.
And this is on the tri-field, not a K2.
No, this
That's
is a tri-field, so it's more accurate. Like we started off, and now we're just continuously increasing.
Alright, so average EMF's gone up 3 milligauss.
Yeah, we've peaked all the way to 8.8 or something at some point, but
But anyway, Mom, if you're with us here, I don't know if did you see me while I was sick? When I spent 2 years going back and forth to doctors when they'd see me and going to hospitals and having humiliating tests. Of course, Helen's husband died. She got married. This was after your death. She got married, and her husband had a heart attack in Florida.
yeah.
You know what I was thinking about?
What?
Cremated versus buried. Does that make a difference in the afterlife? Mom, you were cremated. Ross, you were cremated. I don't know that I know many people that were buried. If Henry is with us, your dad, he was buried. I want to know if there's a difference in discorporation of the soul.
I think I'd be like angry, like watch myself rot. Like if I'm already in ashes, I don't have to watch that decomposing.
But then again, is your soul sent somewhere else? If there is such a thing as a soul. Is there?
See, like I believe in afterlife, and I also believe in reincarnations.
My point is does that affect the transgression of soul? Does that affect the Jacob's ladder? Does that affect
Right.
all that stuff? And I know that when we're speaking about, ironically, Ross and my mother, the wedding ring that I hold on my hand, well, I mean, obviously it's on my hand.
I would hope so.
I'm not holding it.
Okay. Yep.
This is Ross's
Interesting.
wedding ring
Interesting.
when he was married to my sister, and the wedding ring that Sandy has on her finger, she's not holding it, again, it's on her finger, is my mother's wedding ring.
We just peaked at 7, speaking
Okay,
of
good,
first
excellent.
rings.
So,
I just heard a creaking sound, and I don't think anybody moved.
awesome. Well,
They're
we'll be able to-
probably in their bed, so I wouldn't assume it's upstairs.
Well, we won't assume anything, we'll watch the video and we'll see.
You're right.
Okay, so you have my mother's ring, I have Ross's ring. These were given to us by my sister, who held on to them, which I really appreciated because they, were held for a long time. Then that brings a psychometric reaction. Psychometry, and or like, that's where you get the haunted items, right? Like this, bottle of pop was once belonged
Got
to
set
Jimmy
it on fire.
Jimmy
like,
Hoffa.
Like Demon
Right.
Sam.
Yeah, if we want to get rid of my mother and Ross, we have to set the rings on fire, Sandy. But like, you guys, if it's you, are more than welcome to be here. Obviously, Mom, if you were here, I'd love it if you could see, to some degree of success I've made in my life. Not much, I don't own a home, but because homes are like $9 million.
$5 billion.
now.
I don't blame you.
And I've spawned a few kids who have spawned many kids who are going to have kids. And I have a dog. See, like, we're joking around. This is what.
That's me cracking my neck.
No. I was actually thinking it sounded like a growl or something I just heard.
Probably.
Do it again. Damn it, make a noise. Justify why we're here. At the very least, speak to our audio, my little machine, so that we can hear you later. Or go up and yell right into it, so that, Sandra jumps out of her shoes. Okay, Mom, you know what? We're gonna move beyond, and we're gonna start doing our sweeps upstairs. All right, so here's where all the magic happens. This is Chap's office, Chap's Central. This is Chaps. This is where we do our podcast. This is where I go over all the evidence. This is where I edit all the videos. It's definitely where the real magic happens in the house. So I spent a considerable amount of time in here, but this was the kids' bedroom, and it was the kids' bedroom when all the freaky stuff happened.
Yep, our bunk bed was right here. Our 2 dressers were here. Somehow we had 500 things in here in this small little fucking room, but we made it work.
You did.
Can
you imagine having like how many kids?
We had, at one point, we had me, Brianna, Destiny, Tanisha, and Dakota.
Yeah, we had 5 kids in this house. Is there any questions you'd like to ask, Sandra? That'd be great. Put her on the spot.
So obviously I am a guest here, and it would be great if you did a few things to show us what we should be listening for and what I should be watching for. There's some concern with who you might be, so they'd like to know who you are. They're not afraid of you, but they'd still like to be able to call you the right name.
Can you see each other? Like, that's really, like, it's such a damn question I wish would answer. If you could see each other. And can you physically touch stuff? Do you physically still feel heat, cold? Do you still feel sadness, hate, anger, love, passion? Do you actually, that was gotta be one of the kids that made that noise.
Is that an owl?
Did you just laugh? I heard a laugh.
I heard like an owl hoot. I go.
What did you hear?
I didn't hear any of that, but I heard like a
Oh.
like I thought you had like a metal thing.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was
Yeah.
like a ting off of something.
I
metal.
heard like
Yeah.
a hoo hoo.
Yeah.
Oh, is that that?
No.
You sure?
I heard a hoo hoo hoo. So.
Oh, and I heard a laugh.
So
That's fucking kind of weird, eh? We all heard this different things at the same time.
Like hitting
A triangle?
a cup against a lamp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what
Okay,
it
hold
was.
on. We have a lamp.
You
So
have a
what you're
cup?
saying is, I don't have a cup. I have this. So like,
Not on glass, on metal.
hold on. No.
More more
Isn't it?
hollow, but yeah,
Okay, but you get the idea. It was a tink.
it was not an owl. It is not what I heard.
So I heard laughter. You heard an owl. You heard a tink. All at the same time.
I heard a tink too.
You heard a tink as well.
Was it like a forked kind of tink, like a tink?
And I
Just
heard
like something
that.
Possibly. You guys
pinging
heard
off.
that too?
What? It just sounded like something pinging off of metal.
So probably like a fork, if that's what it was.
So, now is that actually in reality the same noise, or are we all just hearing it differently because of perception?
Probably that.
Okay, let's go to the bedroom,
Anyway, yeah.
and then we'll change direction on how we're doing it.
I did.
That's okay. Break my camera.
Oh, quiet.
That's okay. Break my door and my camera.
Where are we here?
Would you like to fucking break something else while you're in here? Yeah. It's okay. Break everything. Sit down in the fucking chair before you kill yourself. Fucking hell.
We're at 3.1 milligauss.
3.1 milligauss. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are now in the bedroom where the magic happens. Right?
And it is 23 degrees.
23 degrees, all basic. And this is the room where I have seen a little girl sitting literally like over there on like a laundry, like we had a pile of laundry or something. And she was sitting there. That was weird.
Do you think you just woke up in a fog?
Yeah, probably. But that's what I saw, so that's my memory.
No, I'm not denying. Or
I'm not uncomfortable in here at all. But I'd like it if you were talking to us. Right now, if you're over where I'm standing, and I'm standing next to Sandra, who's holding a device in her hand that collects voices. If you were, say, on my mother's age, it'd be called a dictaphone. Same thing, You're at meetings or you're trying to, record somebody. This is what this is.
Sandra, if you're hearing tickings, it's the furnace. Just so you know, because I.
That's not a furnace, that's a baseboard element heater.
Okay.
Furnace has got blown air through it. It's
Same thing.
stupid. I know you're the
Okay, the baseboard element heater
one. You're the one with the degree, I know.
has ticks. I can hear them, so if you are hearing them, that's what it is.
Okay.
We have dropped down to 2.5 milligauss, up from 3.1.
Slight.
A slight drop.
So shortly in this room, we're going to be putting a camera that is live, and I'm going to talk through that camera. And we can watch the room, we're all gonna, and we're gonna talk, and we're gonna leave, I guess we're gonna leave the one audio up here, and then we'll take the other one downstairs and see if it goes along with the conversation. And we'll have some video footage covering it. Why do I see flashing over there? What is flashing over there? That doesn't make sense. Okay, I saw a green light. Did you take a picture? Like, did you aim it?
Camera's off.
No.
Okay, no, I saw a green, like an actual green light on the floor over there.
We have dropped a full milligauss.
All the cat balls are right here. That's weird. Okay. Look, if you're with us right now, in all honesty, we've been joking and conversing tonight quite a bit, and I'm asking kind of technical questions here and there, and I don't know if you can tell me if you can pass through walls or if that's just, what we think ghosts do. This has the same architectural designs that would have had 50 years ago, so it's not like they would have to change their patterns. Obviously, hundreds of people have lived in and out of these. So I don't know that people's energy gets patterned, like residual energy of those people laying tracks down like a record player. They say that makes a point. It's not a lot of limestone, particularly here. They say that makes a point. I think a lot of these are just theories that people say to make themselves sound like they know. We don't know. We don't know anything. We have got proof of nothing. And I'm hoping that you're speaking to our device and answer the question. How many, do we have a portal? Oh, I hate that word. Do we have many spirits in this house? Is there only one?
Is that a car?
Car? No car there.
I think
Or just drove down the road?
No, you're lying.
No.
Nope. I said no.
That's not a car?
That's a car.
I heard that.
Well, then it's like way off in the distance. It's not on the road.
Just face
No,
the
but
fact
you
that you're
can hear
getting
it.
old and losing your hearing.
You can hear
I'm pretty sure there's somebody older than me here.
Who was not losing her hearing?
How's your hearing, Linda?
My hearing's fine. How's yours?
Okay, you're right. Temperature of the room stayed pretty steady. 69 degrees.
23.
It won't let me tag anything, but I just heard a chiming sound.
Really? A chime, like a
Beep, 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 beep.
That's very good.
You can also just verbally tag.
Okay.
Beep 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 beep. No, I didn't do that right.
No.
It was beep 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 beep.
You're so mean.
I need you to join here in this conversation.
I have a question.
Yes.
Dave was asking if you followed the path of where you normally walked, or do you walk through walls? I'm curious to know, do you know you're dead? Are we the ones intruding on your space?
Like, are they like annoyed that we're
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. Are we making loud noises for them?
Well, you're right. I mean, kind of like when you pass over, are you now walking
I
around
just-
going,
I just died.
what's going on with my furniture?
I just died.
Yeah.
No sound.
You just died. Your audio.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were like, I thought she was creating, it's okay, there's audio right there at least. I thought she was creating like a, a motif, kind of, I just died. So what we're gonna do in a minute or two,
Oh, good, that rhymed.
what we're gonna do in a minute or two, up your chute, is we're gonna set up the nanny cam. And I will do that. And we'll get everybody to go downstairs because what you guys will be doing, yeah, it went off, and I think it went off because
The lights, okay. Yeah.
see? Yeah, it was nothing paranormal. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is I've got a nanny cam set up in the room upstairs. This is how we got the last EVP of Hey Stupid. Anyway, so I've got monitoring equipment in the room, and I've got the nanny cam, as you can see right here. I'm moving around the room a bit, and obviously it's not a new invention that you could talk through it. So I'm going to change this so that I can talk through it, and it'll pick up the audio on the other side, as well as we'll be able to marry it with this video. Hi, who's ever in the room there? The last time we spoke, you called me stupid. Kind of hoping that you're going to say something again. Can you make a noise in the room there to let us know that you're in there? Can you give me your name, please? We're all down here waiting to hear your voice. Maybe you weren't comfortable with us being in the room? Well, none of us are in the room now. Can you see all the lights on the cameras? Because we can't unless we're looking through a screen. There's special lights that you can only see through the camera. Can you go play with that camera over there? Can you go play with the video camera and knock it over? I don't care if that one gets knocked over. Oh, what was that?
What?
Sure, I saw. It's too bad this doesn't record. I thought I saw something walk in front of the camera a moment there. I thought I saw something. Can you walk in front of the camera again? I'm done. I saw something like right here.
Well, there is a camera in that room.
Yeah. It's gotta be pixelation. Was that you I just heard? Why don't you pull the sheets down on the bed? Pull pull something off the bed. We've only got a short while left. I'd love it if you'd show yourself. Walk right in front of the camera. Let's see, we got about another 10 minutes to this, and then I'm going to turn all the equipment off, and then you're going to show yourself. Can you make a creaking noise again? Can you walk across the floor? Maybe jump on the floor? Make some noise up there. Please speak to us here. Please, I'm begging you. Call me stupid again. 5 more minutes. I'll let you be quiet for a minute, and then you can just do something. Okay. Well, we've had a good night, so we're going to pack some things up. Not going to do a big formal shutdown because we're in my house. With some hope, we got some audio. I want to thank my team members for coming out, and Sandra for coming down from Pembroke to do her first training. Another month, and we're headed off to do a farmhouse and I think and a bar and all kinds of stuff. Lots of stuff coming up for us. So thank you for watching. We hope we came up with something worth showing. I don't see a roving band of women driving around in a van yanking me in there.